Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around, absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. Couldn't squeeze it through. Right, Shevchenko. Oh, there's a probing ball. Diaz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rice. Threads one in. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Fernandez. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, shooting chance! And he has been fouled there. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Diaz. Cristiano, shot a goal! Goal! And Yokohama F. Marinos are in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Tries from distance. Makaleli.
Chamburi really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball.
He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Zanetti. Played back into the centre. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Some intricate passing. Diaz! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crosses it in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Diaz. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's got away. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Yokohama F. Marinos find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Yokohama F. Marinos have scored 2 quick goals here. Iniesta. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Fernandez. Dani Olmo. Scholes. Iniesta, nice bit of trickery, and he's managed to get free.
2 added minutes has been
Fernandez.
indicated.
And it's Rice. And it's Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Scholes. Now it's Diaz. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Yokohama
I'm
F.
afraid to
Marinos
tell you that we were
absolutely
expecting traffic to
dominated
be
that
heavy
half,
after the
Peter,
final
and
whistle
now it's
today.
all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Yokohama F. Marinos, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So
Fermin.
right back into the action.
Coming on to replace him is number 19. Ferran Torres.
Zanetti. Makaleli. Howson. Ball played for Rijkaard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's onto this. And he can thump it away. Rice. Now it's Diaz. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Dani Olmo. Played out to the left flank. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And a header! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Kimmich. Fernandez. Oh, he's having a go! Smashing save, really good save that.
Chonburi seemed to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Diaz tries to play it through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Yokohama F. Marinos presented with a golden opportunity here.
Substitution on the field. Number
Diogo Costa
41.
must save this.
Rice. Coming on the field is
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery.
Oh, good effort! Cristiano Ronaldo being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good spread. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a little off target. Howson.
Alexander-Arnold really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Diaz. Ferran Torres. Fernandez. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Rijkaard. Scholes. Makaleli can so cleverly bypass the press. Zanetti. That is ended up in no man's land. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Casemiro. Now it's Iniesta. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Chips. He's had a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Substitutions taking
He
place.
had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Scholes. Out towards the flank. And he's picked out the run. Shoots! And a neat finish. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
After 78 minutes.
Some of those players look totally lost.
And that's it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they? Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deftly away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Xhaka. Now it's Cruyff. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Getting up there! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Howson. Yokohama F. Marinos are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Makalele. Now it's Owen. Kimmich. That has ended up in no man's land. That is good alertness. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Aguero. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Quarter of an hour played. And now they can spring out of defence. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Might want to be careful there.
Played into space. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Diaz. And he's running through. Real chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Diaz can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
It's their second corner of the game. Mateus goes short, shoots! And it's Rijkaard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And he's quick to return it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And this is Aguero. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Mateus. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's just beyond his reach. Granit Xhaka. Little pass back. That's been cut out, well played. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Iniesta. Now it's Diaz. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Cruyff. And this is Aguero. There's the shot! They've scored! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open...
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away. Marcelo. Pass somewhat off target. And they're quick to... Tries one from range! And in! Oh, a very decent attempt. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. And the finish! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Yokohama F. Marinos restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Mateus, now he's running away. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Yokohama F. Marinos have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to turn it right round. The comeback is complete. The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Rijkaard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's managed to get free. Diaz with chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Mateus with the short one. Looking for a runner. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Yokohama F. Marinos are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So let's get the ball rolling. That's a little off target. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that is a nice touch. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And he was quick to react. Makaleli. Diaz. He's beaten the... Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mateus plays it short. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Marcelo clears. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Xhaka. Oh, well played, well played. Makaleli. Rice! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through. Owen. And he can thump it away. Marcelo. Now it's Cruyff. Howson calmly anticipates. Diaz. Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Cruyff. Makaleli. Almost an hour gone. Oh, that's a key interception.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly...
He's in, one on, great chance! Oh, good finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Yokohama F. Marinos now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Owen. Mateus. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kimmich. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good-looking ball. Mateus. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Kimmich. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Mateus gets flagged offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
El dorsal 10. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Cruyff. Howson cuts it out. Now it's Aguero. Zanetti. Looking to play him in. He's got away. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Modric. Now that's well seen too. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Owen. And a chance! And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So now the difference is 3. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? And the keeper threw out a limb.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, what a mistake! Kobel punts it upfield. And the number on the board is 3. James Rodriguez. Well read, and the danger is averted. Kimmich. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Bruyne. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And here's Haaland. Gerrard. Haaland! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kimmich. And it's Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and that is expertly dealt with. And De Bruyne! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chonburi with the corner, there first. Kimmich. De Bruyne picks it up out wide. Brilliantly cut out. Cristiano Ronaldo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Caught offside that time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gerrard. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Knocks it into space. Yokohama F. Marinos still without a single shot on target. And here's Haaland.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And shot a goal! It's there! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to...
And a chance! And no mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's Gerrard. Kimmich has it in a wide position. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. De Bruyne, chance! In he goes again! Oh, that's a brilliant save! And he's straight offside. De Bruyne. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now the bullish header! Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Tries to pass it through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Kimmich, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, he's onto this. Oh, now he can run away with it. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foot in. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Makaleli. Yokohama F. Marinos are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. 5 minutes till the break. Iniesta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. For De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined. Gerrard. And that's been won straight back. Totti.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Gerrard. Oh, cracking ball. Haaland is fouled. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
De Bruyne! And this could be the final action of the first half. And he shoots! And a neat finish! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is all they have time for. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Takes a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So now the difference is 3. Now it's Diaz. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that looks a cracking ball.
Diaz clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Mbappe. Robertson picks it up now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Yokohama F. Marinos present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Abbiati must save this. Terrific save by Abbiati. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Robertson with a beautifully timed run.
For this match
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
And this is Iniesta. He's found a way through. Header! Oh, extraordinary.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mateus is flagged offside. Romero, Totti, Robertson. Iniesta has created one goal already. Mateus, that ball looks a good one. He is through here. Now that's a fine challenge. Mateus. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. Goes for a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw!
After 74 minutes,
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution on the field.
Yokohama F. Marinos may be down, but not out just yet.
Number 17.
And here's Haaland.
Iniesta.
75 minutes played.
Number 13.
Aims beyond the defence.
Number 9.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Substitutions taking place.
Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here.
Substitution in
Definitely had
progress.
the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the shot! And he hits the net! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Yokohama F. Marinos now just needing one.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Has to go back here. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That has not gone well. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
There will be
De
5
Bruyne.
minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance! No, just not quite.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and
Number
move
5,
on.
Rijkaard. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Scholes.
Tries to play it through. It's come to nothing. Ferdinand. Scholes. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Yokohama F. Marinos may have thrown this away at the death.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
This further to improve their cause.
Coming on the field is number 6.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper...
And that's that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So things are underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be...
Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mateus, making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful...
And the shots! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rice, ready to try one. And here's your big chance! And a neat finish! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! Goal! A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well read, nice interception. Mbappe, Rui Costa, and this is Shevchenko. Not the most convincing of passes. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This looks promising. Rui Costa! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Iniesta. And it's Rui Costa. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He is through here. That's a throw. Nice sequence of passes, this. And a chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're threatening to fly away here. What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Yokohama F. Marinos now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Mateus had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yokohama F. Marinos have their second corner now. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rui Costa. Now it's Mbappe. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Smartly reclaimed. Tries to play it through. Perisic. Now Mbappe. Mbappe. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Can he get it through? Ronaldo finds himself offside. The pass has gone astray.
Minutos de descuento.
And it's Rice. Rui Costa. Mbappe, can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Scholes. Now, can they get him away? Now there's a fine ball. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Yokohama F. Marinos claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17, el dorsal 18 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, el dorsal 15.
Down to business again. Howson. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Haaland. That looks a cracking ball. Rijkaard. Oh, this looks sharp. Yokohama F. Marinos are looking to break at pace. He's having a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was right.
Decent chance! And it's in! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Rui Costa. Now it's Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Upamecano. Yokohama F. Marinos needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
It'll be a throw-in. Scholes. That has been slung wide. That's been slipped through. And he was alert to it. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Such good technique.
Looking to play him in. Perisic just loves to go forward whenever he can. That where it came from. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Iniesta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice has created one goal already. He's being urged to shoot. Neymar! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Neymar certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball.
Se va a llevar a cabo
Confidence
un cambio
is at
de
play here.
jugadores.
Yokohama F. Marinos, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. This is a promising build-up. And this is Owen. Rice. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good-looking ball. That is ended up in no man's land. He's picked his way through. Mateus driving forward. Shot a goal! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Timber. Madueke will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Timber. Will play for Rijkaard. Rui Costa. Oh, right place, right time. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Rijkaard. Fermin. Rijkaard. Brahim Diaz. Great vision. Always onto this. Oh, just Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Yokohama F. Marinos, visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Now it's Haaland, and it's Rui Costa, and this is Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Modric, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Howson. And he's quick to return it. Fermin. And it's Rui Costa. That's a good ball out wide. Modric. James Rodriguez. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Shifted it to the flank. Neymar venturing down the left. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Rui Costa. Lopez. Rijkaard. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Fermin. And it's Timber. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard. And time is up. Yokohama F. Marinos, just a thrill to witness here. Quick. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Indonesia have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more
It's Gerrard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Hakimi. And now they can spring out of defence. Gerrard gets across to intercept that. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Owen. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Now there's a terrific hit. And here's Aguero, and it's Hakimi, and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Owen. Now that's well seen too. Kaká, looking for the run, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Yokohama F. Marinos are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Aguero.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, no, that was never going to make it. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And here's Ibrahimovic. Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Brahim Diaz receives it in a good position here.
Indonesia always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's done it! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's got away. Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Indonesia have their third corner. And that is out of play. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cannavaro with the foul. And he is going into that little black book. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
It's starting to look very... Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just wait.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's onside! Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Cannavaro has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Yeah, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Yokohama F. Marinos making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Kaka. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. This is Owen. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Irwin short changes him with that pass.
There will be 3 minutes
Deep
added
into
time.
stoppage time. This is Owen. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This is Owen. And it's Robertson. This is a promising build-up. And for the first half, that is that. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Yokohama F. Marinos are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Back on the way then. Brahim Diaz tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. Kobel clears without hesitation. Passing nice and Owen! And he's really put himself on the line here. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Irwin. Costa Curta. Adams. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. And this is Gerrard. Produces a cross. Makaleli.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Kaka! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 6, Gerrard.
Yokohama F. Marinos will have
13,
one further opportunity to make a substitution
Number
after
15,
this, their latest change.
De Bruyne. Substitution.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely ball and a real chance now. Yokohama F. Marinos, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Skull. It's Skulls! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Aguero might just make this. De Bruyne threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. Aguero, foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 14, Aguero.
There's not much
Number
doubt that this will be
9,
played into the penalty
Hakimi.
area. And it's De
Number
Bruyne.
2,
De Bruyne!
coming on the field, number
That's
17.
exactly what they need to keep doing.
Batistuta.
Carry on
Number
plugging away, and
23,
eventually you might just get
Ronaldinho.
that little break.
Number
They're coming
22,
again and
Daniel
again.
Van Buiten.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's in a great position. It's Ibrahimovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. He's having a pop! Owen. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Corbell claims comfortably.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's a little off target. Now, can they get him away? Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. And he's managed to get through. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Yokohama F. Marinos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There will be 5 minutes
That is
added to
great
end.
defending, so alert.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that is well cleared. This is Owen. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Substitution in progress.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. There will be a throw-in. Mateus. Cafu, he's found a way through. Nice interception, well timed. That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma. It's Cristiano! And it's come back out to him. They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Norway finding themselves unexpectedly getting up there! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Aguero. Ball has bounced loose now. Schlotterbeck makes the interception. That pass isn't the best. Nice sequence of passes, this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's a good run down the right. Mateus looking to receive it in space. Mateus stood his ground strongly. Mateus with the cross. Oh, that was vital. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Well, that was well positioned and well picked.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Punched away. That'll be a throw-in. Nice bit of trickery. He's had it taken off him. Roberto Carlos has a look and plays it forward. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Yokohama F. Marinos have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Yokohama F. Marinos couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Might want to be careful there.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Pele. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aubameyang. It's their second corner of the game. Yokohama F. Marinos are looking to go forward now. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Vieira did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
And a chance! Iniesta. And they can counter here. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Great vision. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's picked his way through. In it comes. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Schlotterbeck goes long.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Ibrahimovic! Loose. It's Neymar! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way. And he welcomes it in. And he's straight offside. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. They get a throw-in. Albert Ferrer. And it's Makalele. And the pass is intercepted. Mateus! Pele. Neymar.
There is 3
Neymar.
minutes added time.
Can he get on the end of this? It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not the most accurate pass. Schlotterbeck cannot be beaten that easily. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back! And that is indeed the final act. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really
And
ought
if
to
you
be
do
looking
have a
to
chance
up the
today,
urgency.
please take some time out to give your support
So
to our better
45 minutes
stadium
of
fund.
uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the second half started. Cristiano Ronaldo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Zanetti cuts it out. And here's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. It's Neymar! Off the post! Played in by Roberto Carlos. Nice interception, Walter. He's having a pop! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gerrard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's onside, and he is deftly away. Norway needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Zambrota. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good-looking ball. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. He leaps for it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Aubameyang is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zambrota. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's
The
Aguero.
attendance for this match was
Norway appear to be happy to let their front
29,950.
players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Schlotterbeck. Mateus. It's run loose here. Oh, just skips Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Unai Simon claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Gerrard. And this is Neymar. Tries a shot! Goal, Norway! And the comeback is complete! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Norway leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even...
Oh, shooting chance! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Number 17, Iniesta. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Modric.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
He's found a way through.
Yokohama F. Marinos really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ibrahimovic shoots! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
He's had a shot! And a neat finish! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And that's been won straight back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar ventures forward.
Norway really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Good chance here! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Nemecha is there, and he can pick it up. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
There will be
Owen.
5 minutes added time.
We are into stoppage time. That's a sharp pass. That's a shade optimistic. Threads one in. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kobel trying to... Oh, he's been caught napping. In towards the back stick. Oh, he's having a go! Modric, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Yokohama F. Marinos, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
And it's Aguero. Scholes. Bergkamp. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Aguero. Tacho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Eric Garcia. Palestine looking to break at pace. Aguero. Nice control. Aguero. And the shot! Rafinha. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, he's burst through! Oh, super ball! So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Hakimi made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Makaleli. Rafinha. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Rodri. Still goalless. Bergkamp looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Scores! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Makaleli, and here's Aguero, and here's Scholes, and this is Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's quick to get rid. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kilishoy, and it's Hakimi. And he's in on, it's Dembele! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Knocks it out wide. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Makaleli. Aguero. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the top.
Scores! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rodri. Kilishoy. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, played through for the wide man. And they're back on the ball again. Rafinha finding himself in space. it's Aguero. Threads one in. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. It scores! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Yokohama F. Marinos really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good...
And the shot! He scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And this is Ronaldo. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rafinha. Ronaldo wins the duel this time.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rafinha. And it's Bergkamp, and they win it back again. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum.
Substitutions taking
they're not
place.
going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Yokohama F. Marinos just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Decent chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Yokohama F. Marinos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pacho. That's Gerrard. Some resolute defending there. Rafinha. Scholes proving a very adept defender. It was a good... Oh, he's all alone! Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And here's Havertz. Tries to pass it through. Oh, important interception.
The attendance for this match
Cristiano
was
Ronaldo.
29,830.
Great vision. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Yokohama F. Marinos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldo. Yokohama F. Marinos have it back and can go again. Iniesta! And again! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Makelele clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Pacho. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Gerrard.
niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Rafinha. And it's made its way to him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Mbappe. And it's Rodri. Played out towards the right wing. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Mbappe. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. He's a sharp little ball here. Forced to go back. Eric Garcia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Makalele. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha.
Palestine seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
That has not gone well. Rafinha. Havertz. Oh, now he can run away with it. Makalele can clear it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 20 scores. Number 17.
Mendes. And here's Rafinha. And it's
Coming
Gerrard.
on the field. Number 8.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Number
Nicely
9,
aimed pass.
Modric.
Palestine really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Mateus. Rodri does really well there. He is strong. Gerrard. To Havertz. And it's Mendes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's following up! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 21, Makalele. Number 22, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming
Aims
on the
beyond
field.
the defence.
Number
That's
15,
good play from him.
Zanetti.
Comes to the pressure.
Number 13, Owen. Substitution. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one ever...